What's up, guys? It is Bailey with basically Bailey's Best. It's such a mouthful. This morning we are kicking it with Maeve and Emma, and again, if you've ever been to my channel and you watch any of my Instagram stories, I don't change much about myself. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put some makeup on today and I'm gonna record a video. Guess what? Makeup didn't happen, but the video still is. Let's get started. Today I wanted to talk about 5 tips for your spouse to support you postpartum. I felt like I didn't really know what to expect, neither did my spouse, and so these are just the things that we experienced that were the best ways to support me through my postpartum journey. So these are in no order of importance. I think all of them are equally as important, so let's jump right in. Number 1, food. Food was absolutely everything for me. This can also count as like community support. It was something that I got meals prepped from Costco and put them in the freezer so that they were ready for us to make. He would constantly like bring me snacks or make sure that like dinner was ready at a certain time so that I didn't even have to worry about it. We obviously have a big kid that was doing NTI, which was non-traditional like school, where we had to do online learning with the coronavirus and stuff. And so it was kind of overwhelming, but food was everything. Snacks, bringing me snacks all the time, making sure that dinner was prepped, always having dinner ready and cleaning up the dinner. That was super, super vital, especially with breastfeeding and just being like completely exhausted and malnourished. Number 2 is changing every single diaper. Okay, and I say every single with the realistic part of it that sometimes I change diapers too, but it felt like he changed every single diaper, and that way I didn't have to get up. I wasn't having to make sure that the diapers were like, you know, in the drawer and making sure the wipes were open and ready to go. He just literally took action and jumped in. Every time I got finished breastfeeding, he would jump in, grab her, and get her diaper changed. And I felt like that made me feel like I wasn't like having to ask for help or having to like, it was just expected. Like it was just like he was there ready to go all the time, changed every diaper. Number 3, don't try and fix it, just listen and support her. A lot of the times there is nothing you can do as a spouse. I think you kind of get a taste of that in labor because there's absolutely nothing you can do to help except for support. And that kind of continues into the postpartum journey. Just support me. If I'm complaining about my nipples hurting, or if I'm complaining about engorgement, or if I'm complaining about my pelvis still hurting really, really bad, or the fact that I am just in so much pain and I'm so overwhelmed, I have a roller coaster of emotions with hormones, just listen. Sometimes it's not fixable. Yeah, sometimes bring me a snack. Yeah, sometimes bring me the Motrin that I forgot to take, or the prenatal that I haven't taken today, or the iron, or the D12, or the D3. But mainly just listen. She will probably ask you if she needs something. This kind of leads me into number 4, let her cry. Postpartum, you're gonna cry. You are so joyful, happy, crazy, insane, insomnia. Like, it's just overwhelming. And sometimes in order to kind of like release that energy, just let her cry. Like, and I told Brett that up front. I'm like, if I cry, please don't try and like, oh, don't cry, it's okay. No, it's not. You're crazy, and that's okay. That part is okay. But just let her cry. It's okay if she cries. We want to cry. Crying is a release of energy. Number 5, not the least important. Again, these are in no order whatsoever of importance. Cleaning and all the daily tasks of like cleaning the kitchen, vacuuming the house, because we have 2 dogs and a cat and now 2 kids and then 2 adults living in this house. Making sure that the bathrooms are clean, making sure there's soap in the shower, like literally all the tiny things that make up a person's day, especially the one who's like home all the time. Taking all the daily tasks and like not complaining about it, but then also on the flip side of that is letting her do them sometimes. I literally was begging Brett, like, please just let me clean up after dinner. I want to do something besides have someone attached to my nipple. I love this kid with all my heart. I love that kid with all my heart, but sometimes I just want to do something that isn't what I normally do. You just gotta switch it up a little bit. So take all the daily tasks, but then maybe ask a couple times, hey, do you need to get up? Do you need to take a break? Do you want me to take her? Like, just asking the questions and not just assuming that she will ask when she's ready. She may not even know that she's about to have a mental breakdown and that she needs to get up and like just clean something and do something hands-on, like therapeutically. That's how I do when I clean. So yeah. Anyway, that was 5 tips how your spouse can support you. That was just my personal experience of things that worked for me. I hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions, DM me. Love you guys. Bye.